yeah, this is going great.
Hey guys, how are we going today? Ange here from Ange's RCs. So today I have purchased a new RC 1/10 scale. So I bought the FTX CARNAGE. I got this one pretty cheap. It's a brushed model. So we're going to change it to a brushless system. So let's check it out. Alright, so here is the FTX CARNAGE 1/10 scale brushed motor. I already did take this out on the road to give it a quick bash to see what it's like. It's absolutely brand new. I did buy it secondhand, but the guy who I bought it from, he only ran it for 10 minutes and he wasn't interested in it. So I pretty much got it dirt cheap, pretty much half of what they're worth in store. So anyway, apart from that, it's a brushed motor. I took the brushed motor out so far. This thing lasted 10 minutes and just started smoking. I pulled it apart already to see what I've done, and I'll just show you quickly. So the brushes, where the shaft runs on, you can see that they're absolutely cooked. This thing lasted 10 minutes, man, and it just smoked up like a chimney. So what I am going to do is lid off. Already got the motor out. I'm going to change that ESC. This FTX CARNAGE is very, very similar to a HSP, and it's got the same shock towers as a VRX Cobra. Same diffs as a Cobra, same swing arms as a Cobra. But like the drivetrain and the top plate is very similar to HSP. So it's like a mixed combination. Front bar is the same as what I've got on the Cobra, and also front shock tower. I don't know much about these ones. I just bought it. It was literally dirt cheap. He didn't want much for it, so I was pretty happy to buy it off him. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. But what I am going to do is I've actually bought just a Surpass Hobby brushless kit. So it's got the 60 amp ESC and the 3500 kV brushless motor in there, 3650, which I'm going to be putting in that. So I'm going to get all that going, and we'll give it a bash outside and we'll see how we go. Alright, so here is the brushless motor and ESC that I got from AliExpress. It came pretty quick, probably took about a week. It's pretty cheap. I'll leave a link in the description below to where you can get one. So this is the Surpass Hobby brushless motor 3650, 4-pole 3500 kV, and ESC as well, waterproof, as they say, 2 to 3S LiPo, 60 amp. Got the fan and everything already bolted on there, and all the instructions and the user guide and so forth. So yeah, we're going to get all this into there. All right, so this is the original pinion gear that the brush motor had on it. So this is a 17 tooth, but what I do have, if it doesn't go fast enough for me, I've actually got a 26 tooth pinion, and hopefully the motor's not going to overheat. Now I know this motor, I didn't buy a fan for it, but I'm going to see how we go with it. Obviously first I'm going to run it with the 17 tooth pinion, and we'll see how we go from there. Alright guys, so I have put in the motor. That is all fixed in there and all adjusted with the pinion and the spur gear. The ESC is in as well, as you can see, and that is just being held in by just a drop of silicone underneath. So I'm just going to let that dry. The transmitter receiver is all original, and the steering servo is all original. So it feels pretty good actually. So it feels alright at the moment. So, and this is the remote. I forgot to show you guys before. That's the remote. It feels okay. Nice sort of spongy steering wheel, little antenna on the top. The buttons, yeah, feel a bit weak and dodgy. You know, that's the power there. Trigger feels alright for where it is. It doesn't feel like your finger's going to slip out, and there is a third channel down there. if you want to put on some headlights or something like that if you feel. So yeah, I'm just going to let this dry up, and then I'll plug this all in, and then we'll give it a road test. Alright guys, so this is going to be its first run with the brushless system, so let's see how we go. Oh yeah, she's got some power for a little 3650 motor. Oh yeah, she's going good. I'm happy with this. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun with this one, that's for sure. Gotta fix that steering note. It's just drifting just a little bit to the right, to the left, sorry. The only thing I can't do is I don't have a speed checker for this, but I reckon I'm up at least around the 60k mark for sure, just by an average. I'm just running the 3S with the 3300 50C battery. The other ones are charging at the moment, so this one was ready to go. Handles really good too. I'm happy with the handling of it. Well, one thing I did do, guys, which I didn't mention earlier in the clip, is that I actually redone the diffs. I actually put 60,000 diff oil in front and rear, because this has got a slipper clutch, and it's handling really well. Like, I'm really happy with it, because I had the original grease in there. And one thing I did notice, and one thing I am spewing about, is that even though this car is literally brand new, it's only had 10-minute run, it had one half a chipped tooth in the rear diff, and I am absolutely spewing. But at the moment it's holding up. So far so good, so I'm hoping it's gonna last for a little bit longer with the diff oil instead of the grease that was actually in there, because the grease, I believe, just doesn't do anything. It just spins off the gears, and it just sticks to the sidewalls of the diff casing, and it doesn't lubricate the gears at all. It just keeps them dry. Where the diff oil completely coats the gears all around, and as it warms up, it thins out the oil a little bit and warms it up, and just keeps it well lubricated in there. Yeah, this is going great. This is like really fast. I reckon this is probably nearly as fast as my Cobra, maybe a little bit faster, I reckon. I'm really happy with this. Glad I upgraded from the brushed, that's for sure. I do need to check the temperature of this motor. I left my temp gauge in the garage. I'll just put my fingers on it. It's warm to touch, but I'm not burning my fingers. Give this guy a drag. Where is he? Oh, that was close. Alright guys, I'm going to call it a day because it's getting really dark out here and I can't see it. So hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you on the next one.